Just want to flex a little bit here.
Cool.
Yeah, not max rarity, but the complete ulted out
That's
deck.
nice, right?
And yes, I do riffle shuffle my full deck.
Oh,
So,
okay. Was that the thing that?
That's the thing everyone
the
hates
thing?
me for doing. Is that I riffle shuffle all my decks. I don't care how expensive they are.
I missed the first one. Can you do the riffle shuffle?
Yeah,
one more
of
time?
course. Yeah.
Just so I can make sure.
Yeah, I can do it face up so they can actually see the cards.
Please. Yeah. Let's see that good riffle. Oh yeah.
That's a corner bending there, buddy.
Clean. You can really put the lightly played on that guy.
I'm not doing this for a bit now. I just do it, guys.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see me do it.
Every Wednesday, I invite a player to a live Conquest match streamed exclusively on my Twitch and YouTube. Each player must bring 3 different decks with 3 different leaders and choose one at random to play with. After each game, the winner's deck is eliminated and they choose another deck to play with. Then the loser counter picks with one of their remaining decks. This continues until one player has won a game with all 3 of their decks and becomes this week's winner. This is Wednesday Night One Piece.
Hey everyone, Eggman here with another Wednesday Night One Piece. I do know it's Thursday, but with the end of year holiday season, this is the one that made sense. And we've got Mike here from Joy Boys. How you doing?
Doing great. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. This is super fun. We're actually like not too far away from each other.
Yeah,
which is super
without
nice.
doxing, we're a normal like neighborhood.
I would say like a Midwestern close together.
Yeah. It's the streetlights more than anything.
Because I'm so used to having people close to me and being like, oh, if we're in like the same zip code, here's like, oh, this is an hour commitment. Are you sure you can come here? So
I think the thing it really is because you can't come to the locals in this area because it's on Wednesday.
Yes.
So like
exactly.
you're going to our locals that we don't go to. But if you went to the locals, you would just see us and know how close we are.
Yeah, exactly. And Wednesdays, I do so much traveling for like events and stuff and like weekends. Wednesday's always just like the day that I know that I'll probably be awake enough and in town where I can do these. So, but that's that aside. We do have OP09 meta. This is our first one with just any decks that we want. The previous one I did with Doa was with just the 6 new leaders. We had to choose from those ones, but I really am enjoying all the testing, all the games I've been playing from this meta, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it.
That's awesome. This is actually gonna be my first time playing the format in paper.
Okay, on paper.
So,
yeah. Gotcha. And you've got some pretty good decks on.
Got some pretty good ones,
on board there too. Let's jump over and see what you end up bringing this week.
I like that this week because it implies I'm coming back. So
Yeah.
I better behave.
This year, this month, right?
This year.
We're at the end of
We
everything.
got 2 weeks.
Yeah. So spoilers, you're not next week's guest or the weeks afterwards.
Is Santa next week's guest? It's all Wednesday.
Yeah, it is. It is a gif of Cornelius likely. But that aside, we've got your 3 decks. We've got your meta one. It is the Blue Dofi. What is there to say that has not been said about this deck already?
Yeah, I like it because I think it's the perfect definition of a mid-range deck where you could choose what speed to play. You can play the aggressor. You can play the tempo deck. You could even play a pseudo control role. Not with my build as much, but if you want to build it that way, it's totally fine. And that's what I like. I like being able to have options and not being priced in the one game plan as a player. So perfect for me.
Yeah, and both we've seen both each other's deck lists too. Actually, I might not have shown you yours.
No.
I'll show you. I promise. But one thing to note is you're playing 2 copies of Red Rock.
I am.
I haven't been seeing that card as much, but if I was to play Dofi, I'd definitely put it in my build. Do you like the card in the deck?
Yeah, I do. One thing you'll notice about my deck is that I have a lot of top deck selection, whether it's by searching and reorganizing. I've been playing this way since the deck became de facto after the starter deck.
Yeah.
For me, I think the biggest skill that people lack with this deck is the urgency to bottom deck and remove their top cards by understanding what actually matters in a matchup and knowing that like there's a difference between not losing and trying to win.
Yeah.
And so for me, I like having a lot of nice tech options and knowing that I'm going to aggressively look for the options that matter in a matchup.
Yeah, and I looked over this. You have the 3-drop Dofi blocker, which I think some people may put like 1 or 2 copies at the beginning of 8.5, but most people walked away from that.
Yeah,
so
I'm a huge fan of this card, especially in the mirror match at 8.5. You get the 10 Dawn right, so you get with the blocker, you can play the blocker, activate your leader, and still play a 4-drop.
Yeah.
Which is like insane.
The dream. Yeah.
And then if they kill or balance something else, it's like, well, I put the 1 Dawn on this. This is an attacker now if I still have it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the card is good as well. So that's your first deck that you brought. Your second one is the black and purple Luffy. I personally like this deck a lot. Of the 3 purple Luffy's is probably the worst in my mind, but I think he also has the highest like kind of skill cap with him
Yeah,
as well.
I think it has the lowest power ceiling, but has the highest floor.
Yeah,
if that
yeah.
makes sense. And what I really like about this deck specifically is that there's so many ways to build it. I don't even know if this is so. You're gonna see like I have a bunch of one-up copies in this deck that you're looking at because I'm still kind of figuring it out.
Yeah.
You can play ways. I think right now what I'm priced into doing is like getting a lot of value out of with double ramping if I see 2 Zoros or like Zoro Black Moria on curve, that I can like ramp a whole turn and then play Moria ahead of turn, not as like a big value threat in terms of like I'm going to remove stuff, but a big value threat in terms of I'm going to build board and pressure with power. But I think there's probably like 6 ways that I already have in a Google Doc right now, ways to build this deck.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
And like this is the other thing too, like Moria has always been like a combo card, right? It's never really been paired with purple that often, so there's some unique stuff you get to do with it. And most like there's like some generically good cards for the deck, but most purple Luffy builds I see, or purple black ones, are just really unique. So it's cool to see different people approach this kind of versatile leader.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I think every set that comes out, this leader just gets more fun at a local level because you just have new play lines to experiment with. There's literally a version of this where I'm like, do I actually? No, I can't give the sauce. Sorry, I can't give the sauce.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. We'll just.
I
go
forgot
to the next
someone's
one.
considering playing this for nationals.
Yeah,
so
I'll edit out the sauce. We'll go to your third deck. It is the red-green Trafalgar Law. You're playing also 2 leaders from set 1 for the record.
Yeah,
I don't
this is my OG though.
Okay,
this
yes,
is my
yeah,
OG day 1.
Yeah.
I'm a huge. Anyone who knows me, I'm a Law stan. I'm an Ace stan. And this is like.
The only legal one to play.
Where is my errata, dude? I'll force it. I don't care. No, I mean, I love combination plays. It's similar to the Dofi, though, right? Where this leader can play super aggressive or it can play more of a control role. And it also depends on how you build it and what you're playing against. And that flexibility is something I really enjoy. Since day 1, I mean, like, it was one of those things where I traded for the leader immediately when the set came out.
Yeah.
And I think in Japan at this point, it wasn't obvious when it came out in English that this was actually the best deck. It was definitely a top contender, but it wasn't obviously like an 0-1. This is like tied for best deck. And so I got it when it was like a $100 leader, like 2 weeks before it like shot up.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, Mike, you just built the best deck because you're a tryhard. And I'm like, no, I built Law. And I've never been punished. Every time a Law leader comes out, I just build it. And I build it again, and it's the best deck because why? Law's overpowered, and Oda has to nerf him now.
Yes.
So he chopped a mountain in half on the first time post-time skip, and then he hasn't done anything crazy like that since. That's the Big Bomb thing was pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely more into the lore than me, so I won't credit that. But I think this is definitely a game that you are rewarded for just choosing a character that you like. And Law's always been good. Like even like set 1, like all of his cards are just broken. Like like they're just above average. So clearly that carries over to the card game as well. But nothing new. I think you've got a pretty solid build with it. Obviously Cavendish came out at the beginning, like middle of this year. And
cards insane. Cards actually like might get this deck banned if like the right low drop suite comes out, gets reintroduced, or like there's a more broken searcher suite. I think they would hit Cavendish straight up because that card's value is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely has like the potential to break other decks in the future.
Yeah, at any point this leader could just get banned, and I've accepted that.
Yeah,
like it's just that generically good.
Yeah, I definitely there are definitely times during like last year where people are like, please stop it. So, well, those are your decks. We'll go over mine real quick.
Cool. I got lean so I can see this.
Yeah. You can't see the spice. Like I need the advantage, the home field. But
I love the 3-drop ramp. That's sick.
Yeah. I'll show off the card itself real quick. But if you guys have been watching my content lately, this is probably my favorite build, or at least favorite leader in this meta. Red and purple's always been like such a weird leader, right? Such an interesting like deck. It's always been discussed of like, is it good or bad? It's 3 life, it's a 6K, you get ramp, but it's really conditional. But I think in this meta, this is probably the best it's kind of ever been.
Yeah, this is literally we have a local guy named AJ, and he's always been a diehard. And he took a break last set, and now it's like, it's your time, brother.
Yeah.
And he's done nothing but play this leader since it came out.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of different ways to play the top end too. One particular card you meant to, it's to die for. Which I did not know this existed until my live stream earlier. And honestly, how many like just 3-drop ramp events there are.
Yeah.
But I'll read it for you guys right now. So add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck instead of active. Then if your opponent has a character with 6K power or more, you get to add another one.
Yeah.
So if you go second against Dofi and they hit a Weevil off their leader effect, cool. I get to double ramp for 3 Dawn. Yeah. And then I can play Bond Clay, and then I'm at 9. Like
for anyone that's played Scape Shift and Magic, you know how good that value is just for costing 3. That's like insane.
Just like. Like look at my I think I'm actually at 7 Dawn, right? But I'm at 7 Dawn. My opponent's at 3. Like what a flex to be able to do that.
It's the craziest thing. And then also like you don't even have to use it to play big things, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're like, I want to just utilize like some really powerful Dawn minus effects early.
Yeah.
Like, you can just do that, value out with Frankie. Have you tried the new Brulee, the 4-drop, not the new one, but the 4-drop one?
I have not tried that. I am playing the Frankie. I've put a couple copies of that just because it's searchable. And honestly, the amount of cycle that this deck now has, especially with Gum Gum Giant, makes it way better. Like it used to always just be a top deck kind of build and stuff, and now we get so many draw 2, trash 1 abilities that it's just way better.
Yeah, you can also play Red Hawk in that deck, so you can accelerate Shanks.
Yeah,
and Red
that
Hawk
is true.
Dofi board, like that's nuts.
And there's like the 2-drop events that if you're at 2 life, you can ramp to, which you can get. There's just a lot of, I think, unexplored territory. So I've been obviously very happy about testing this, and it's been a lot of fun.
This is actually what I've been most excited for, is just to talk deck building with you, because you're the only person I know that I think is as passionate about deck construction as I am.
It is my least favorite thing about this game is that we kind of know the decks as we get into a format, and I probably enjoy building and decks and going crazy with it than literally anything else. Like, playing is fine, don't get me wrong, but I like exploring and finding different builds that people haven't kind of discovered before. So which, again, you can only do so much with one piece, but with Marco in last set, that was a lot of fun to just be like, I think this works, I think this will be good, and at least for that.
You single-handedly sculpted the entire locals nearby, just so you're aware. Like, literally just took 1 week, and then there was like 6 Marcos floating, and I'm like, all right.
I heard a lot of people were like, you know what, this is my off week. Let's see what this Marco's all about. So, anyways, going from something very fun to something very known, we've got Teach. Generally, I like to have like a good deck, a medium deck, and a small deck, I guess. But this is the good deck. I think a lot of people are kind of deciding if Teach is good anymore. There's been a lot of like discussion I've seen where people are like, oh, it's overhyped, or it's too linear for it. And because of that, I am playing like a little bit of a different build. I, for some reason, only own 2 Laboons, despite having like a master playlist of like everything else.
I have 2 Laboons on me if you want them.
No, I'll just do my build here. So I'm testing out a couple of different techs for it. One is like the Monkey D. Garp from set 2.
Oh, blocker, bottom 1, give reduction?
Yeah. He just seems really good.
Okay.
And the fact that blockers do a lot in this format because like no on plays happen, which means you have to like actually attack into stuff. That sometimes is just all you need for some really good removal. So
yeah, and you're not incentivized to give up your key pieces anyway that are part of your combos.
No.
So you don't care that you're not attacking with it.
Yeah. So I'm testing that out. We'll see what it is. I want to get some data to say like, hey, if you want to play Teach and you don't have $100 to buy 4 copies of Laboon, you can spend 50 and get 2 copies and still probably do all right. So that's the other build. Again, it's the boring one, but I know people want to see more Teach. And then Nico Robin, I kind of felt bad playing 2 purple decks this format, but this is technically like a yellow deck.
It's a yellow deck,
right?
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy. I think this deck is like a little bit underrated because we just have like a lot of pressure with it. It can be really aggressive against a lot of different decks, and we have burn damage, which doesn't really happen in this card game either.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. The ability to ramp into yellow's top end has always been kind of good, right? So this is the one leader that I'm upset that I didn't get the actual all art for. So
yeah, spoiler for our meta tier list essentially, but like one of the things I think that's like uniquely at a disadvantage with this leader with this keyword is that you have a keyword ability like Yamato or keyword like Yamato where it's like double attack and then the ability on the card feeds into the double attack.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where the ability doesn't really feed into the keyword and then you also technically lose the ability after your second activation because you're at max basically.
Yeah, so I will disagree with that on one thing.
Okay.
Is that banish means my opponent discards a card and I discard a card. So we're both like less hand size than normal because
for sure.
So that one I would say is like the reason I think that it got banished is so we both discard.
Yeah.
But I agree, like Yamato has better synergy with
exactly.
With
and I think that with people looking at Yamato first.
Yeah.
I think that's why it feels bad, but I agree. I think it's very underrated.
Yeah. I like this deck a lot. I will play some games with it, and that's kind of the idea for today. So those are my 3 decks. Those are your 3 decks, and let's decide what our first match is going to be. So,
let's hit it.
So it's going to be randomized. Where's my other leader?
They got shuffled in, with the threes.
Yeah. So get your 3 leaders. We'll shuffle them up and put them face down. And then you can choose which leader you want to play against.
Sounds good. Here's a little ASMR for chat.
Yeah. I do like the cases. I just kind of switch through my deck so much. I just never feel like
I just love these game genetic boxes. originally Star Wars Unlimited, but now they just make generic ones of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so nice for sorting and stuff and having them.
All right, which leader do you want to play against?
Adventurers always go left, so I'm gonna go here.
All right, you're going to be playing against Robin, and I always place the one across from me, so we get, the purple leaders, the purple straw hats from OP09.
This is what I wanted to lead on to.
Okay, cool,
I
cool,
did
cool.
the math. I'm like statistically blind. This is the best one to play first.
You chose that. Oh, right. Eggman always picks across, so I'm going to know where Luffy is.
I didn't watch the VOD. I told you I didn't watch the VOD. But I will say, Joy Boys is 0-2. I'm here to win. Okay,
right.
I need to reclaim honor for the channel.
Yeah, well, you'll have a chance on this one. We'll see how this matchup goes. We'll get into game 1, and we'll see you guys over there. All right, we got game 1. We got Robin versus Luffy, and let's see. You can roll dice and see what you get. We'll see who goes first. Big 5. I got a big 9. I think I want to go second.
Okay.
So I can get like the actually. Yeah, let's go second, especially because I think you kind of want to go first if you get your Zoro. Yeah, I'll just keep second. I'll just commit.
I feel like the nice thing with this deck is I'm kind of happy with whatever. I think
Yeah.
I'm usually picking against my opponent if that's a priority, and then going past otherwise.
Yeah, I think Robin is pretty
Well.
similar. All right, I will not keep this one though.
Going first, yeah, we'll keep that. I haven't played on a mat with zones in a bit. It just threw me off for a second. Oh, 4 life later. Sorry.
Yeah,
Excuse
4
me.
life. Oh boy.
Excuse me. I told you I haven't played paper. I haven't played paper for this set yet.
No, you're good.
The sim does it for me.
There's a solid chance I put more than 3 life for my red purple Luffy later, so do not worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost did it. You're going first. Good luck.
Good luck, man. Well, we'll start it off with the brand new turn 1 play of Trafalgar Law.
Very nice.
Did I shuffle this deck? All right, I guess I shuffled it enough. I'll get the Zoro Joro and pass it back.
All right. I'm at 2. I cannot attack, but I can play this Shirahoshi. You're going.
Ooh, that's a good one. 2 and draw. I'm going to start by swinging 5 with my leader on yours.
Let's see. Oh, I have the wrong leader on my color. My bad. Thank you.
Oops.
I even like double checked it. Thank you very much.
You're all good. That's what a nice little premiere crop and add the later.
Yeah,
will do.
yeah. Chat the real.
You want me to declare my attack for the
Yeah.
the edit? Yeah.
No. You're good. You're
Okay,
good.
cool.
5. I mean, you're gonna play Zoro, right?
That's the best thing I could do.
Okay. I mean.
Actually, no. I would have played Zoro because I would have had one attack.
But I saw you had Zoro, so what's going on?
I got the 4-drop Zoro.
Oh, it's the 4. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 4. It's Zoro Joro. The other one's just Zoro.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right.
No trigger.
So I have the alt. This is why we play more than 4 copies of ramp. So I'm going to do this nice little combo with Black Maria here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to activate the Game 5 Dawn.
Yep.
And you can learn to do combos like this on the Joy Boys TCG YouTube channel where we make deck guides for all the new leaders every set.
Please do.
So I got 5 Dawn, and then I'm going to move to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to equal your Dawn, so I'll actually go down to 2.
Yeah.
Luffy will see I lost 2 or more Dawn, so I'll get 1 active and 1 rested, and I'll end up at 4 instead of 3 and pass to you.
And the kind of like rough thing about that combo is as long as I'm ramping as well, you get to continually ramp with Black Maria for free, which I don't love, but I don't think I can really do anything about. So we're going to go 5. We're going to discard a You're the One Who Should Disappear with Robin's effect. 5k Banish.
Yeah, I'll give you just 1 with this Robin.
All right, I'll play Kiko Nojo for 4.
Ooh.
And please don't play Sanji.
That's a good one. Go to 6. Draw. How do I want to navigate this turn? Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, I have Maria on board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, man, I feel...
Yeah, you got free ramp because I'm also ramping.
My hands got so much better now that I just realized I have. This is the first time I've ever had this on board since like playing this on Sim.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna get actual value after the first time.
Yeah, after the first time. Yeah, no, it is a menace.
Okay, I actually have to think about this for a second now. 2, and I get 2 back, so I get 1 active out of that. So if I do that, I have that line, and then if I do the other line. Yeah, I think I should do it like that. Okay, so you're at 5 Dawn, right? Just to make sure.
Correct.
I do this right.
Yeah. I'm at 5 Dawn.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Which is immensely important.
So I will start by playing a top knot. It's a bottom deck Kiko no Joe.
Sounds good.
So I'll put these two back,
Yep.
and my leader will see it. I'll get one back rested, one back active.
Yep.
So I have 5 active.
And I said no Sanji, not no top knot.
And then I will swing 6 into your leader.
All right. I will take that one. I'll just draw. Actually, no. I didn't get that card.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Sounds good. I will play as if I do not know.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the card behind the curtain. I'll just play the Zoro drawer now, actually.
Sure.
I got that hidden. Top 5 search for
Yep.
purple straw hat. Ooh.
Let me just
Next
read Luffy
turn.
real quick too.
Yeah, of course. It's just the first time. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
can't
it
use
is the
them
first
right
time.
now.
Okay, yeah. Just making
That's
sure.
what I was thinking about my line, because I'm like, I have 2 different lines here, and I think I'd rather be higher on
Yeah.
than go down and then be like at a medium spot next turn.
Yeah, because I think you're. I mean, you're ending your turn at what, 6, Don?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay,
at it
yeah,
next
yeah.
turn. I'm going to grab this Usohachi
Sure.
and then pass it back.
All right. I am at 6 Don, with 1 not cooperating. Or sorry, we're at 7 Don, right? Yeah, 'cause I was at 5.
You should be on odds because you ramped once.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll play
Yeah.
this card that you don't know I have.
What does that card do?
Looks top 5. I get 2 cards with trigger to my hand.
Oh, thanks. I've never seen that card before, so it really, really helps.
Luckily, the last 2 had triggers.
What's the one under? Olvia?
What'd you say?
What's the one under? Olvia?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So just another 2.
Limited bomb when you're playing Rainbow Luffy. Just the fact that you can like do everything with that card.
Yeah, that is super nice. And then that was for 3. Yeah, I'll just go big 9 with banish. Use the leader effect. I'll discard this card that you know that I just added to get another ramp. So I'm at 8 as well.
Cards in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. And how about your Dawn count now? 8.
8. Yeah,
So
going
it'll
to
be
10
equal
next turn. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that banish. Got a lull?
All right. Your go from there. That's like the worst thing to hit if you play Moria next turn, though.
And this is where I play my Moria.
Yeah.
If I had one!
If you had one, nice.
Classic Fairly Odd Parents reference for all the boomers in the chat. So I don't mind. Maybe I just want to go wide here and just eat your hand. This only triggers when it's KO by effects, right?
Correct. Yeah. So if you like Usohachi and attack into it,
It's been a bit.
Yeah. No heal for me.
Okay. Gotta worry about triggers. The sequencing matters so much here because of the triggers now. If I
Yeah.
want to like pre-play a piece, or if I don't, if I want to have the Dawn open from this ability, or if I don't. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna start by. Yeah, gonna start by playing another top knot here.
Sure.
Oh, it's back rested. Shortcutted that in the wrong way, and then we'll go 7 with Zoro Joro on life.
How much Dawn do you have left open?
I have 6 open.
6 open. Yeah, 7's fine. No trigger.
Okay, and then I will swing another 7 on life.
Another 7 on life. You have 4 Dawn left open.
Yeah, 4 open, 4 in hand.
This might be crazy, but yeah, sure. Nothing.
Okay, then I'll play a Frankie.
Yep.
I'll Dawn -2. Pitching a copy of 5-drop Sanji. Draw 2. And then I'll activate Maria. So I will. I'm just gonna resolve it to end step. So you're at 8, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
Over to you.
2 left in your. Yep. All right, I have.
Yeah, no activation of leader left up.
that. All right. We'll just play ace for 10.
Yep, that's good.
And we'll go 10 into your 6.
I will block with this Frankie.
Sure. And then 5k banish to lead.
Thinking about what I'm giving you here. Cards left in hand?
I have 9. 9 cards in hand.
This is where the matchup gets really hard.
Yeah.
Now that the ace is on the board. I think I gotta give you a card while I still can here, for just like a 1-card counter on life.
Yeah, because you only have
so
3 left in hand afterwards. Yeah. You go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in hand.
Yeah, because once I go to 2, you're not giving me 1-card counters unless you're establishing more aces.
Yeah.
Bad every way. Okay. So we are going to start by playing the GOAT Trafalgar Law.
Sure.
And strip some hands from cards, man.
Sounds good. 4 and 5. There, that's my life.
Cool. I'll take this one and this one.
So this one, which is a beige, and this one, which is another 2K.
Cool.
Not too bad.
Lost that info though. I just want to chew life. I can't kill this ace, so I just want to chew away as many cards from your hand as possible here. Question is whether I want to go big or wide. Go 6, 6, 5, or we can go 8, 8. I think I'm liking the 8, 8 here. So let's start with 8 with Zoro draw on leader.
All right. Oh, because you're gonna leave one up for.
Yep.
We'll go 9 with double 2Ks.
Sounds good. Ooh, do I want to go wide now that you gave me that? Actually, I think I probably do. Yeah. So I'll go 5.
Sure. Nothing.
Yeah, just to make you give me another card here.
And how much is that?
Go 5 again.
1K.
Cool. I'll pass back.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think this is just basically like the NL matchup at this point, where I'm just trying to burn through as many while you're putting these guys out.
Yeah, we're gonna play Yamato. We're gonna get rid of the Black Maria
Sounds
finally. Going to Zoro Juro. 10 to 6.
10 to 6. Yeah, so I'll start by playing my giant. Oh, I did misplay. You were at 10. I don't know why I thought you were at 9.
Oh, you could have.
Yeah, I could have.
You can black.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
Fine.
I don't know why I
it's-
thought you resolved ace, and I was thinking you were at 9 with Yamato for some reason.
No,
Yeah,
you're
so
good.
I should have
you're
this
good.
rested.
Yeah,
and
that's
then-
fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry about that, chat. Absolutely scrubbing out. I'll trash this Kaido to the ability.
Yeah. I just need an excuse for why I lost. It's like, because I was too kind on the.
Because he misrepresented his game state, and I wouldn't have played that Yamato. Absolutely wouldn't have played it.
Exactly.
So I'm at 10 against your 10, and then I will pitch Nico can swing 6 onto the 6. I will pitch. Yeah, I'll pitch Frankie.
Cool. We'll just go 5 crit to your face.
Ooh.
Or banish. Critical is a Dragon Ball term. Shame me.
Cards in hand?
I have 5 thanks to your discard too.
See, the problem is you can also play Giants.
I technically can.
It's a great part of that. I don't remember your list is the problem. I remember if it's there.
Well, I didn't remember your list enough that you had lost.
Oh, yeah,
so.
no. I'm not asking you to tell me. That's the thing. So I gotta, because that's why I'm really big on this card. Is like not only do you have the ramp, but you could play Giant in that deck.
Yeah,
Which I think is huge. So there's 3 attackers on board, and you can play a Rush Ace. If you play the Rush Ace on the next turn, then you can only attack with Robin for 5. So it'd be a 10, 9, 10, and a 5. Which means I can one card counter out of the Robin, but then everything else is lethal if I don't have a blocker. And I might swing my blocker at your hand, so I'm going to give you this Toy Soldier.
Your go. He thinks I have Giant in hand. That's so funny.
Listen, I respect you, brother.
First mistake.
5 in hand. How do I line this up? Do I want to eat cards or am I establishing anything here? I think the 7's like a free starter. Really wish I didn't bottom a 10 Luffy off this search earlier. But I really need a counter power in case you got too aggressive too early with a flip all of life.
Mm-hmm.
3. I need 3 to make this all work, so that only gives me 6 left to play with. Okay, yeah. We'll start with 7 at life.
All right. You have 8 Dawn, which you can make to.
I have 9 Dawn. 9 Dawn.
9 Dawn. Yeah, that's right. Which you can make 14.
And technically, if I were to play like a 3 Zoro, I could like recycle this to get more.
Yeah, we'll gavel. Our giant.
Let's go. Play it around it correctly.
Ace, draw 2 cards.
Yeah, it's just so good in that deck, just like with regular purple Luffy, where you're prone to playing a lot of bricks, but it's like, here's hard counter, and now I can like cycle through to make sure I have the right amount of threats versus counter.
Yeah. Still 5 in hand. But I do lose 2 Dawn.
Yep. So I can go... I think I go 7 again here and keep my blocker back for 1 moment. No. I'll go 6 to life.
Oh, 2K.
Sounds good.
4 in hand.
I will pay 4 for another copy of Frankie.
Yep.
Ability, then ability, so come back rested, come back active.
Yep.
Pitching this Usohachi.
Mm-hmm.
2. I just want to eat the cards still. Also waiting 5 at life.
6.
Pass it back.
Back at 10.
Where are my threats? Except for Kaido. This is one matchup where he's bad.
We have another Yamato?
Yeah, what are we targeting?
Let's get rid of the law. Because Frankie, if you bring it back with Gecko, actually does something.
In case it matters to you, I do already have them in the yard.
It doesn't
Okay,
really matter.
cool. Just
no.
want to make sure.
Yeah, it does not matter. 2. This doesn't matter either. We'll go 10 to 6.
I think I just block this, keep the 6.
All right. 9 to 6.
Yep.
5 to 5 with Banish. And...
Can't talk about that one.
That's true. Yep. You'll go from there. 3 in hand. Oh.
What's up? We forget about something?
I did. I don't even know if chat... Did you have Dawn on your Luffy leader?
Oh, I did have Dawn
you
on my
did have
leader.
Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, +1 to everything. So we can't
I'll say I'll
KO.
get rid of this law. And
Yeah.
That's something I always...
Can we rerun the combat then? Yeah, because I think I'm
might
doing
have
this differently.
I might have.
I should have also remembered though. Again, I've never played this on
you're
paper.
good. I might have. I don't think you had Dawn on the previous turn with Yamato to get rid of the Black Maria, but I'm going to assume not. Chat, you guys can let us know.
I think I just swung 5.
I think you did too. But let's start this over then. Yeah. That's fine.
Let's yeah.
Not that this.
That's my fault, Chad. That's not Eggman's
you
fault.
are
That's
you are
my
good.
fault. Okay, so we're gonna kill this, and then I have this rested, and these two active, because I didn't attack in with this. I have all my cards in my hand. This card's on top of my deck.
And did you have 2 life? You had 3 life.
Yeah. So I had another.
You had a
law.
1-drop law.
Yeah, another one there.
And then another 1-drop law here. Then.
Yeah, that you killed.
All right. That kind of changes my play a little bit.
Okay, so we haven't resolved.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
my
this board looks
apologies.
the same. No, you're good. I should have also caught it.
I'll go 10 to 6 first. That's always just a sneaky effect with that Luffy.
Here. Just want to represent the board. In case you want to edit this a certain way, I just want to.
Nah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, chat didn't even catch it either. So chat didn't
It's
even.
good. Okay, so where's the ace going?
Ace is going 10 into the Zoro.
Okay.
And I have not used any amount of Dawn.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
The actual handicap here is that I forgot what a card in my hand actually was, and I would have blocked differently if I remembered what it was.
5 banish into life.
Yeah. Finish that wall.
We'll go 9. This is also still here.
Into life, right?
Yeah, into life, yeah. All right, and then we'll play Lin.
First one I get to put in my hand.
We'll discard a Lin here, heal this, and we'll put that law to the top of your life. 2 in hand, your go.
Okay.
Yeah, is it all cards too? Or is it just
all characters?
All characters, yeah.
Yeah,
I might have
black
sniped that Black Maria too.
No, I think you're at 1 still, right? Because you healed off the A's, or did you cycle the 0? That wouldn't matter, but I'd cycle whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't about that. Now I also have excuse if I lose the set, so now we have to come back. Now we have to come back and play another one. No problemos. Okay, so 2 in hand, 2 life. So it had to be like straight up exactsies to get through on this. I got through combat. And there's also triggers to like really worry about, so I don't think we're going for that. We have 4 attacks. We have up to 5 if there's an ace. So I think the best thing I could do is just set up for 2 turns. Okay. So I'm going to pay 8s.
Yep.
For Moria.
All right. He's finally arrived.
He's done it. I'm going to get this Frankie back.
Yep.
And for my second choice, just between getting this or the Robin back rested. And I think I just carry about card advantage at this point, because I'm pretty sure I have to swing in next turn with everything anyway. So I will activate the Law first.
Yep.
Checking top 4. And grabbing this 2K Sanji. And then this Frankie will go off. It'll return 1 rested and 1 active for my leader effect.
Yep.
I will pitch this top knot. Draw 2. I think it's fine if I just get both the cards out of your hand. If I just swing 7. Yeah, let's do that. Swing 7. At lead.
7 at lead. I will. Yeah, I'll just draw the card.
Cool. Pass it back to you.
All right. Five banish. We're at 10 dawn.
I'll give Mr. 2.
Believe it or not, another Yamato.
What? He had one in hand?
Yeah, I'll get rid of a standing law. Go 9 lead.
So we go 9, 10, 10, or 9, 9, 11. Take.
9.
Does countering here matter? I don't think it does. I think your board's just so insane. So I think I'm just incentivized to take this and move through. You have 3 cards at hand, right?
3 in hand, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to chew through that life and kill you on next turn.
And 10.
2, 4, 6.
Cool. 3 in hand, your go. That dang law. He could go for game 2. I might have needed to remove him.
Yeah, I think I have to go for game here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Start with the simple 9 on leader.
Yeah, 9 is good. Nothing.
Seven to leader.
And you have 8 dawn left?
Yes. And an ability activation up.
Yes. Nothing.
See, the problem is I'm playing around the 0 event and I'm playing around Giant.
Yeah, there's just so much at the end here.
There's both 2 ways to get value out of your hand. I think I'm just safer if I go 9/9 here, because then I get 3. I get an actual card out of your hand if you have Giant, and if not, I get a better card if you have the 0 counter. So I'll go 9. He had it.
If he says, all right, 1, 2, and Shirahoshi.
Listen, you had to win it too. I would have bluffed as well.
Yeah.
Put you at 4 in hand.
4 in hand, yeah.
All right, show me what you got, big man.
I've got the big stuff. Double 2s and a 1.
All right, I'll concede to that.
Yeah.
Double Zoro off the top was not what I needed from that Frankie.
No. That's the kind of issue with like the discard first ones. I'm like, man, I discarded to get less cards and counter in hand. Like there's so many times that happens.
Yeah, I think if I could have seen another 1K here, I probably would have been able to. I probably would have counter blocked and played around having the other Moria to play off of or getting to it. I didn't have it at the time, but I'm like, I know that's a line. And I think I'm safer on that line or drawing it at our top end. But that was a tight one, dude.
It was really close.
I love these decks. They can swing so hard.
Yeah, and I think I got fortunate with what I was able to find too. So it definitely was in my favor. I think on the luck. I got the last life was like a 2K, which really mattered too. So I think all that kind of helped get the W there. But yeah, that's the end of number 1. I'm going to play red and purple Luffy next, just to keep the purple train going. Which Luffy or which deck are you wanting to play next?
See, I'm thinking if I still got to play this into it, I kind of have to keep the Dofi for the Blackbeard. I feel like that's just like has to be my stratagem on that one. And so I think I really need to retire this one first. And so because of that, I'm going to play it again.
Cool. Yeah, I think you probably get the advantage in this matchup. I haven't played enough to be sure, but
it's close.
Yeah, it is close. Yeah, especially like again, like I ramp a lot, so like your Black Mirror gets a lot of value from that too. So yeah, we'll get that set up. That's going to be game 2, and we'll see you guys over there. All right, we've got game 2, another purple straw hat mirror, I suppose. I've got red, purple Luffy. You've stayed on your black and purple Luffy.
I was excited for this one for the thematic.
Yeah, for the thematic. Who's the real? You know, this is what, Gear 4, right? No, not Gear 4. This is
Gear Nothing.
Gear Nothing. Yeah, because he's using the Iron Hockey for that.
Yeah,
one, but
yeah.
He's Gear 5 Luffy. But I mean, like I'm supposed to play like the Gear 5 Luffy in this one, but like spoilers, I'm not, which we already knew. So
which is really interesting. I'm really excited to see how this goes with that. I think like people are just so like down the barrel on playing that with that deck because it's the obviously powerful thing.
Yeah.
But I think the really powerful thing about this deck right now is the interaction points it gets while going big.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Shanks is the best thing about this deck because it makes my leader essentially a 7K. Yeah. And then you play another Shanks and then you just kind of win. So.
If you want to play, you can play Foxy and then you have double reduction.
That's true. I will decline on the Foxy. I'll play the more reliable. I use this kid though.
For sure.
But you lost that last one. Do you want to go first or second?
Yeah, I'm going to go first again.
Okay,
for sure. The best thing I can be doing in this matchup is just playing Zoro on curve. Or sorry, 3-drop Zoro on curve.
Yes, yeah.
And getting the smash into that as well with
Our
it is great.
Black Mirror is pretty good for you too, though, because again, I generally ramp, so you get to carry the ramp with you.
Yeah, it's the backup piece, right? But in terms of like in this matchup, I kind of want to start forcing your cards early, is what I found. Playing on Sim at least.
Yeah.
And so the Zoro is the better one to start with, and then you use Black Mirror after the fact. If need be. And also, obviously, you want to lead on the dead card counter and keep the counter, right? So
yeah, because also, like, if you play Zoro, you're able to be a 7K attack. Or, sorry, a 6K attack immediately, which is pretty good.
No, 7K, because the Zoro gives you an active. And
that's right. Zoro does. Yeah.
Yeah, you had it right the first time. While ramping one.
While ramping one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a crazy hand. Not a crazy good hand, just a crazy hand. I put 3 down. That's a miracle in itself. And
I was watching too. You warned me.
You're going first, right?
I'm going first, so I don't know why you're touching your dog.
Yeah, you're good. Good luck.
I'll pass it back.
All right. We got 2 Don. We'll play 1 to play this Nami. Look top 5.
Yep.
Hello, Bon Clay.
So now that we have so many of these Namis, what's your favorite art of the Searcher Nami?
I haven't really given any thought. This is I'm a min rarity kind of guy, so hello, Bon Clay once again.
Can I ask, why is there a giant in your yard?
Oh, sorry, this is my hand. I knew I was gonna get.
That's what I thought. I was like.
So I'm like, these are the 2 cards I'm adding. It's a
giant.
Like,
let's remember that.
And a Zora. All right, your go from there. Yeah, it's in your minds now.
I was like, I'm looking for every small mechanical thing we could possibly do now. All right, cool. So I do have the Zoro this time on curve.
Yeah.
So we're gonna activate to return 2, resolve its ability, get 1 active, activate leader ability, get 1 active, 1 rested, and then smash in for 7 on leader.
7 on leader. I'll Uso Hachi to get out.
Pass it back.
All right, I am at 4. Believe it or not.
Ooh. Actually, really good against my 4-life leader when you're already smashed him.
I'm at 3. Next turn, I'm going to 6 Dawn.
Sounds like someone just called the judge on Cornelius.
Yeah. All right. We got Sanji. We're gonna go 6 into your leader.
Yeah, 3 upright.
Yes.
Take that. No trigger.
All right, and then we will play our Zoro on 3.
Ooh.
Please do not remove him. I said please. You're going.
Hey, well, it'll help me not remove it.
Oh yeah.
Because if he's rested, I'm smashing, brother.
All right. Yeah, you're go from there. 5 in hand.
Got a 6. Draw. Calm down, hand. Okay, so I'm gonna start by playing this Mr. 2.
Yep.
Get an active
I
on.
sure would like to ramp as well. Let me tell you.
It's a pretty fun way to live. And I'll swing 6 at your leader.
All right. I mean, you wouldn't have the top again, right? Nothing.
What? I definitely didn't trigger to see if I could do this for free.
All right,
and then put it in my hand.
right.
Leader effect gets 1 active, keeps the other one rested.
Yeah.
And then I will swing 6 at your leader.
2K.
Pass it back.
All right, I am at 6.
Yep. I'm going to 9 next turn.
All right. 6 into Zoro.
I will... give you Usohachi.
Nami's going in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 into 5.
Ooh. Yep.
Your go from there.
Draw 1. Why won't you let me attack my Mr. 2?
I mean, like.
I guess we're on the Nami. But Nami on Nami.
Yeah,
action.
we're all Namis, right?
It's a different website, brother. Okay, I'm at 9. This will increase by 1, which won't matter in this matchup unless you play Lin Lin or Kaido on me or any of those kind of cards.
Which I could do that.
Could. It's very possible you will. So I'm going to tap 8 for Moria.
Sure.
I'm going to get just the Zoro back. The Zoro will activate, putting 2 back.
Yep.
Resolve getting 1 active, and then Leader Effect will activate, give me 1 active and 1 rested.
Yep.
And then I will swing 8 into your leader.
That's good. Nothing.
Pass it back.
All right. I'm at 8. These Namis are able to survive another day. Leader effect go to 9. Go 6 in the leader.
It's always risky going to 2 against your deck. Because I'm gonna play like I don't know your deck list, right?
Yeah.
So it's like doing that. It's like I have to think about 10 drop Luffy. You have 9, so you can't play 10 Shanks. You put one of these 2. You probably put this one back. Honestly, if you Lin, then you gain. You have 8 cards in hand.
I have 8 in hand right now, which I know is the law number.
I'm gonna take it.
Sure.
No trigger.
We'll play Onami for 4. I use it to get rid of a Shanks to draw 2. And I'll play Queen for 5. Queen effect. Discard 1, draw 2, and we'll discard another 10 cost Shanks. Your go from there.
Well, that's 2 Shanks I don't deal with, chat. So
That is true.
that's a nice one. You're at net neutral, right? So you're at 8 still?
I'm at 8, yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's start with swinging. Or do I want to swing with this first in case you block with the queen? I'll swing 9 on leader.
I'll just 2K with Onami.
Sounds good. tap 9 for Kaido.
Sure.
-5.
Sounds good.
2, 3, 4, 5. And these go come back rested and active. I think I'm just suiting up leader here. Yeah. 6 to lead.
1.
10 to lead.
10 to lead. 1. Oh, wait, sorry. 10. Sorry. I was thinking you were going to do the Zora.
No,
next.
you're fine. I'll pass it back.
All right.
The confidence is what really got. I believed you for a second. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll pass.
That's a legal play, Eggman. Walk it back.
Hey, I'm walking here.
All right. I guess we'll play Kid for 7. -1 to give plus 1,000. Here, we'll use leader effect to get this back. We're at 4 Dawn. We're 7K right now. Cards in your hand?
I have 5 cards, and I think I'm at 7 Dawn. At 7 Dawn.
All right. 7, 9 at leader.
How many cards are in your hand? That's a lot.
I have 8 in hand right now. There's at least 1 queen in there.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're a 6K leader. Hold on. That's for 10.
Yeah.
That's for 10. Oh, no, it's for 9.
I'm at 9. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I don't know why I saw 3 for a second.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Then I'm going to giant here.
Yep.
I'm gonna play around as if you have 10 loopy here and not go to
yeah.
1. I'm gonna trash. I'm gonna trash this 3 Zoro. Draw 2. We'll be at 9 equal. And then I will give you a Black Marina.
All right, you'll go from there. And you only have 6 Dawn right now?
I'm at 7.
7.
Yeah. Went from 7 to 5, back to 7.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you gotta play around the Redder Hawk, buddy. I'll swing 8 on your 7.
2K.
Yep. Just in case you had it. Not that you do.
No.
But with 2 up.
With Shanks in this meta, preconditioned for that.
Especially once you show me the Shanks.
Yeah.
So what I make 7 base means giant just outs anything that isn't 11.
Yeah.
So I would need 3 Dawn to make you give me a card. And that would leave me with 4. Okay, sounds good. I will start by swinging 11 on your 7.
All right, I got a giant. Discarding.
He's doing it, Chad. He's doing it.
Dawn -2. Discarding. Another Shanks. Draw 2 cards.
I also just realized I should be like, I'm walking here when I resolve my giants.
There you go.
I'm stomping here. All right, I'll do another 11. Show me the second one.
You win.
Oh! Brody.
You never expect that one.
Just brick city.
Oh, my.
So that's the nice thing about this deck, though, right? Is that, like, you can get very bricked up, but in
Yeah.
matchups like this, right, you have enough board control through combat that if they
So-
do sit up their small stuff, they lose actual board state if you have a real hand. And when you don't have a real hand, the bluff alone will keep them from, like, getting too aggressive unless they're also in Brick City.
Yeah, because I was like, I mean, you had 1 Dawn open, right? You would have attacked.
So what I was gonna do after this, because if you giant again, which I feel like I'm forcing between one of these two attacks if you're adding of it, is what I would have done is played the Zoro. I got the leader ability, so I put 2 back, and then got up to 3 active, and then I was swung 7 for 1 more card, and kept this other giant open.
Yeah. So I think like even even with your bricks, like your next 2 cards are 1K, which is
I
way
drew
better.
2 bricks and then drew the second giant, which helped.
Yeah, and then obviously me not being able to get the Zoro ramp or any ramp before getting to 8 was pretty tough because it kind of just put me back on like a regular curve. Because I didn't actually ramp at all that game until like the super end.
Pretty disadvantageous.
So all right, so you're able to get it with that Luffy.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep this guy. I'm gonna keep playing with it because I do like it. And what deck are you thinking about?
I'm over the red green law. I gotta show it off.
All right, sounds good. I have no idea how that matchup goes with this one. I would assume you don't like that I get some of these like just higher leader.
The
numbers.
Beckman really hurts me in that deck.
Yeah.
Because you're able to basically remove all my 5s.
Yeah.
The best card in it, I think, in this matchup is actually the card I'm only playing one of, which is the Bonnie.
Sure.
The Bonnie coming down on curve to disrupt your curve, especially once you've already invested the resources, the ramp, and you can't actually resolve the threat you want, is pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think Zoro's nice too because I could just win the game out of nowhere. And compete with your board state.
And I don't really have any like hard removal either, which I think is going to be impactful.
The one thing that is I think bad for you, because I think overall I think you're favored in the matchup generally, especially when you have priority of choice, is that I can easily go wide to just chip at your hand with 6s compared to a lot of other decks in the format.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we're going to. I think there's actually some kind of fun little stuff I get to do with, because I could like giant your like the Dawn that you rest. And I can get back, and then it's not rested anymore.
Yeah. So, no, wait. What are you talking about with the Bonnie?
Yeah, because Bonnie.
No, Bonnie freezes.
Yeah, but
the one I kept rested. Yeah,
but I could like Dawn minus that Dawn.
Yeah, of course.
So then I can bring it back next turn. All right, I'll think about that too. But we'll get that. That's going to be our next match. We're going to game 3. We'll see you guys over there. All right, we are back. We've got game number 3. It's going to be Red Purple Luffy versus Red Green Law. I haven't played against this leader in a minute, and I don't really have that much removal in this build either. So it's going to be interesting to see what the dynamic looks like.
Yeah, not having the 10 Luffy also to really push my blockers, I think, is going to be a hurdle.
Yeah.
Because like I don't think I care about the Shanks as much because I'm like either like 6Ks or I'm already invested in investing my Dawn into things. So it's going to be interesting. Also, just kind of wanted to flex a little bit here.
Cool.
Cool. Not max rarity, but the complete ulted out
That's
deck.
nice. Yeah, Shanks is Law's been around enough that like every card's just been generally just.
Yeah, the only thing we don't have is the Restandard doesn't have like an alt art, but it's already a really nice alt.
Yeah.
Alt, right?
Well, you have the super pre-release, right?
And, yes, I do riffle shuffle my full. Deck,
okay. Was that the thing that?
That's the thing everyone hates me for doing. Is that I riffle shuffle all my decks. I don't care how.
I missed the first one. Can you do the riffle shuffle?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Just so I can make sure.
Yeah, I can do face up so I can actually see the cards.
Please. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me find like the most expensive card in here probably. Probably the Cavendish.
Yeah, Cavendish.
Honestly. Here you go, Cavendish and 9 Zoro.
Here, do you want a top 32 Cavendish? I can.
Wait. Actually, no. I have more expensive card in here. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. How am I tripping like this? Hold on.
You can really put the lightly played on that guy.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm never getting rid of it.
Unless you didn't have it.
Where is it? No. I'm playing all 4. Here's an offline finalist Otama.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Go for it. Let's see that good riffle. Oh yeah.
That's a corner bending there, buddy.
Clean.
I come from competitive Magic right before this, and like you're just trying to get the shuffle. Most of the cards you're buying are lightly played, so it just became a habit.
Yeah.
But I remember like going to my first One Piece tournament. I just did. It wasn't even this. It was like it's a pretty basic green kid deck. Nothing expensive. All regular SRs. People were just like acting like I'm like ripping a Bible in front of them. Like,
well, set One Piece was just so expensive on release too. So like.
I'm not doing this for a bit now. I just do it, guys.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see me do it.
All right. Well, we got this started. I'll just tap that. You've touched those cards
tapping.
more than enough for me, and I will go second.
Sounds correct. Oh, Sam would be really good if I was going second, chat.
And I will mulligan for the
third time to be there as well.
In 3 games.
This is one of those matchups, I think, specifically with this, because of how like high your ceiling is and how fast you get to it, that you really just can't keep mediocre hands. You are always incentivized to mulligan your hand to try to get the best. And if you just get a worse hand, it's like, well, if I keep a mediocre hand against a deck as aggressive as Red Purple Luffy, especially with the staying power Giant now, you might as well have just lost the game already.
Yeah, 100%. And I know like you actually shuffled again, right? Because you need one more riffle.
Oh,
right?
yeah, just one more for the camera.
Your hand was pretty decent. You just wanted to do one more. There they go. Just really.
What's the RZA do? It's like this.
I've
only seen the clip of him doing on Jimmy Fallon.
I would not know.
Dude, I love the clip of him at Jimmy Fallon because you can see in Jimmy Fallon's face the face of like disdain and cringe that he's given us for years, and now he has to experience it. You know?
Yeah, I have not seen that, but I don't know. I've seen a little bit of it in general, and like he's living his best life. I don't know. I could not be. Spoilers. No Rizzler, Eggman. Never gonna happen. Can't be me.
No Rizzler on Wednesday Night One Piece?
No,
Oh.
can't. Only Sizzler.
Ooh, now hold on. Now we're talking. I'll start my 1.
Yeah, you don't play any
gotta
1-drops. All right.
Flex that gold dawn there.
All right. Well, I'm also playing the red-green law deck because I also play my 1-drop.
You're doing it better than me right now.
I sure am. I think Uso Hachi's just better.
Card's just really good against me.
And
Yep. Chat spoiler alert. I don't think I'm winning this game against double Nami on turn 1 when I'm not playing 1.
What do we want?
Whiff? Nope.
No, not a whiff. It's 1 of 2 cards. I think we just want to.
Should have riffled it one more time, guys. Should have riffled it one more time.
We'll go Sanji. Just another 2K. You go from there.
Okay, we'll lead off with the Nami we definitely top decked.
All right.
This is where it becomes interesting. So I go to 5 next turn. Establish bodies. Go Rush Zoro.
Sounds good.
I'll swing 6 on your leader.
And 6.
Yep.
6. Yeah, 2K.
Yeah, I'm gonna just build a body.
Yeah. It's 1K.
1K,
That's right.
yeah. Just building a body.
All right. Well, since you, now that I don't have to be afraid of 1K removal, we'll play our.
Now, how's it feel to
player.
have the weak Mr. 2?
Yeah. It's not going to do a lot. We'll go 7, even though I know I should probably starve you a little bit. You'll go from there. 5 in hand.
I feel like the thing is, like, with starving as this leader specifically, especially if you're not playing as much removal, is that, like, I have so many ways to hit your leader on 6 on, like, multiple angles, especially with the rush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can take that much time, because if I just windmill see the cards, you will just get outvalued.
Yeah.
Like, especially if I hit something nice off of this.
All right.
Yep.
Pretty
So,
good.
Yeah, now we're
good.
cooking.
Oh, no, you better not bounce the Nico to pop my Bon Clay again.
Well, your wish is not my command.
All right. This deck
Um,
has weaknesses. Love to see it.
I actually think I actually want to swing 7 and save the comboing for next turn to a degree. But I think I should just establish some stronger bodies here. So I'm going to take this Nami up.
Yep.
Play this Law and pass.
All right. Well,
I wasn't lying. My hand's not that great. I'm drawing out of it is all.
well, you played a 6K.
I did. That is pretty good.
Which means
I played a vanilla. essentially.
You did, but I get to play It's to Die
No.
For. So I get to add 1 active.
This is the one thing I was actually thinking about playing around.
And then you have a 6K out, so I get to add 1 active.
No.
And then I have my Luffy effect, so I'm going to add 1 active.
No.
Now, unfortunately, I have 7 Dawn and nothing to do with it. But
You don't have Beckman? Oh,
I
man.
do not
I really thought
have
you were about
Beckman.
to...
If I had Beckman, yeah.
I thought you were about to run me over right now.
I know I shouldn't be like giving you more resources, but I think I might have to just do something. This is never gonna live, so I'm gonna go 7 at your leader.
Yeah, you're risking me comboing out on it at this point, so I like that too.
Yeah.
I want to take 1 life, but I don't know if I want to take 2, so I'm just thinking about if we want to give up a chopper to make board state room here. Yeah, we have this chopper.
Sure. Now what? I think this is actually the right play. We're gonna play Uso Hachi for 3. This
Yeah,
might
it's
be
pretty
wrong.
great. No, I like this. If you're not establishing a big body, I think it's pretty good. You have 3 up still, right? 1 under there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Because I had 7 up, 1. Yeah, 3.
Who we rested?
That's the next question, right? It's either I think it has to be Nami, right? I really don't care about the Nico Robin bounce. I'm gonna make it the Nami.
Okay.
I will go 2K into 2K.
Not worth 2 cards.
And again,
Maybe 3.
8 tier lead.
Cards in hand.
I have 4.
Giant's looking pretty juicy right now.
You go from there.
All right, magic number 7. This is when we get to start heating up typically. So,
How's the heat?
it's pretty good. I'm in the corner. I'm feeling the heat over here for sure. We need to make a diverse enough board state to incentivize him splitting his attention potentially, or where if he goes all in, I can blow him out. The good thing is we do have him down on cards in hand.
That's true.
That is the best thing happening
That is
right
very
now.
good for you, yeah. I'm nervous.
So 2 for activation. I need at least to spend 2 to establish bodies, but I can pay more if I want bigger bodies. This can attack for free. This will need 1. Okay, so let's start her off with 2 on this bunk.
You got there.
And then we'll go 3 onto the Nami.
You got the Nami.
Great. Just to stop looking so messy on this board state. So I'm going to start by paying 1 for Chopper.
Yep.
Then we're going to go... Oh, did I mismap this? It's fine. It doesn't matter with the Chopper. Wait, before I do what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, I knew I couldn't take that line. What was the thing I'd take that line? We'll replay that Nami you know about. Check
Yep.
that 5. This is what happens when you work 4 10-hour days and then you edit for 3 hours.
Yeah, no, no, maybe not that extreme, but I understand.
Get that super radical beam.
Wait, you get a plus 4K counter too? That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's only me.
I don't have to give any Dawn for it too.
Yeah, and you're already at 2 or less life. I'm walking into it.
We'll start with that 6 on lead.
6 on lead.
When this kid comes out.
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing.
Cool. Then we'll go 6 on lead.
You have 4 Dawn left.
4 on left. 2 to activate, 2 up after. Cool. Let's move to that activation.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we're returning our restander law, but fortunately, we do have a Rush Luffy, and I'm going to swing for, I think, 7 here. Just double checking my hand contents. If I want to like pre-play something else or not play over something. I'll just swing for 6. I think it matters to get a card out of your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna Gum Giant regardless.
Cool, great.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about that because you might want to filter at this point.
Draw 2.
Cool. And I'll pass when you're done. I have 7 in hand, 2 up, going to 9 Dawn next turn.
All right. Back at 10. All right. What is our best play? You have how many cards in hand?
I believe I said 7. I have 7, and I always love telling people what they have. I'm a big fan of just being up.
Yeah, I do know those.
2,
yeah.
And then I also have a Rush Zoro I searched earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All
I'm a big fan. Even at regionals, I just like try to. I feel like it helps people make their plays faster. I'd rather save time than like try to get my opponent on making a mistake on memory.
I understand. We're just gonna go Nami. Look top 5.
Sounds good.
Get Gum Giant. We'll play the kid that you guessed that was in hand. I
do like that we just spent our Namis grabbing 4 counters this game.
It's pretty much been the trend. We'll get the Dawn back here.
Yep.
2 into 2.
We have 3 left that can also attack.
Yeah.
Do I care about board state or am I fine replaying? Do I care about this piece also, I guess is the question. No, I'm going to say I'm good on that.
All right. We'll go 5 with Usohachi into Curly to Dawn.
Ooh! 7, you leader can be an 8, or you can hold up giant with 6. How many cards are in your hand now?
I have 4.
Okay, so you'll have a +4 cards extra to counter with.
Yeah.
I think I want my Dawn for combat. Just gotta do one quick math here. 3. It's at 7. Oh, it's at 7 next turn. Yeah, I want my Dawn. I want my Dawn for combat. Super.
All right.
Love Frankie so much.
I'll go into Curly to Dawn. 7-3.
No.
I know.
Why?
It's tragic.
Super. And then I'll counter out with Takesachi.
All right. You've earned that Curly to Dawn. Your go from there.
Let's go. Yeah, I think I just want to make sure I'm hitting you as wide as possible here. So. And then I always have my blocker chopper to keep things going.
Yeah.
You can sit right here. You can sit right there. I hope you know I made sure I had every card but the 9-drop Zoro, and I made sure to rush just to make sure I had them all altered for you. I want to come here with showmanship and appreciation for the stream. So 4 in hand. There's no blocker, so I have to do blocker math with this. I need to keep it 2 and then 1. I have the restander law to chip away as well. I have no way to remove that kid. So you're going to be 7 next turn as well, no matter what I do.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I want to care about chipping away at your smaller pieces at all and exposing my rested? That leaves me with 5. I play it that way. So it would take 2, 1. Leaves me with 2 more. All right. Let's start her off with a nice swing for 7 on lead.
7 on lead. 4 in hand. You have
5
7. Or 5 in hand. 7 Dawn left. Yeah, I'll take that. No trigger.
I'll play Brook and then assign the 2 Dawn here.
Sure.
$11 to leader.
11 to leader. And you still have 2 open to
Activates.
activate law to redo that. Discard 2. And the Shanks draw 2. And Frankie get out.
Put you at 3 in hand, right?
4 in hand.
4 in hand.
Giant.
Oh, you took 1 from my
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
Then you're at 8, right? So you can go to full. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I need to poke with these first on anything.
It'd be very cross.
Yeah. I'll do 3 here.
You got him.
And 2 on 2?
Yep.
Cool. Then I will activate leader effect.
Yep.
Returning the Nami. And this is the hard part here. Because I can't kill you. So I think what I'm actually going to do here is, because I'm going to continue to be fair and play like I don't know the deck list, I'm going to play this blocker law and return this Curly for that Rush Zoro and then pass it back.
All right.
Just to have some blockers up. So without the second blocker, I could definitely get decimated by, depending on how, if my life is the worst thing possible, I could get decimated by 10 Luffy here.
Yeah. So we don't have this left. 12 into your 5k Luffy, because everything has minus 1,000.
I'm going to say not that one with Chopper.
8 with Kid, get the +1 to my Luffy. Into the same Luffy.
Yes. And the Luffy can swing for 8 to 1 up, right?
Yes, can do. and then 7 to life. All right, your go from there.
10-10.
Mm-hmm.
Four in hand?
4 in hand, yeah.
7 leader again.
Yep.
2 to activate, 2 to make those lethal, 1 to make that lethal, and they have 2 extra. Chopper.
Sure.
Attack with the blocker first. 2 up. 2-2. 1 for the chopper. So I can make 8. See, I'm trying to figure out if I want to stack or go wide here. And I think I want to put my extra on this wall here. So I'm going to start by swinging 8 at your leader.
Hit 7. Is that fine?
Oh, right, because the shanks.
Yeah.
7th leader.
Okay. Because you can swing 8 if you want to. I'll take this.
I was like, that's why I grabbed that chopper, so I can have a pivot point. And again, just play around anything weird before I pre-play the chopper. Keep these 3 back. So that'll be 8 on 7 because the shanks doesn't apply. Eight on 7.
How much time do you have left?
I have 4 up. So 2 after activation if I play something.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to do that. Get rid of one of these, lose 2, and draw 2. All right.
Put that chopper.
Uh-huh.
Activate leader effect. Turning this brook. Play this restander law. Restanding this law. 3 cards in hand. 7 on 7. 2, 3. There's another shanks. Yeah, let's pass it back.
All right. All right, we are 6K. Not me for 1. You know, that card's kind of good. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but it's a kind of a good one. Honestly,
listen, you know, rule 3's in comedy. You got to play the 3rd one.
I do. How many cards do you have in here?
I have 5 cards in my hand.
You have 1 Dawn open,
Yeah.
I guess. For...
You know about this brook, and you know about this card.
Yeah, I do know that. You know, I'll go 8, Dawn -1 to give 1 to my leader.
So you have 10. You have how many cards in hand now?
I have 6.
Shanks back, he's messing with my head.
I know. We'll go 7 into your leader. This is the board state I love with this deck.
Yeah.
It's just so like frustrating because it's again like everything's like -2 now if you were, and then like it's just so hard to deal with this leader now.
Yeah, I'll take.
All right. I'm guessing Chopper's gonna try to save the day.
He's
there.
jumping in there.
All right. We'll play Frankie for 4.
Nice.
Actually, before I do that,
Okay.
before I'm bad.
Yeah.
Jokes, I'm already bad. We're gonna gain. We're gonna gain a Don, and we're gonna pay 4.
There we go. Let's not forgetty.
-2 because I would have been at lower. I will discard another Shanks to draw 2 cards, and then, I had so much fun doing it the first time. 4 -2.
Should put it this way so the stream can see it again.
And 1. Oh, sorry. I'll discard. I'm not getting to 10 next turn anyways, so we'll pass with 2 Dawn open, 2 blockers, 7k leader, everything -1k on your board.
Oh,
Casual board over there. And I have this.
I know. That's the problem. It's not even the 2 blockers.
Yeah.
It's the 2 blockers backed by that. Yeah, I think we're just going to chew through too many resources here now. The triple giant into double blockers here. Because I didn't have an opportunity to kill that kid, or else I definitely would have. So, is there a way I can split enough attackers off? I guess is the real question. Two for leader activation. Just anything here? 2 here. Takes 2 to hit. Takes 2 to hit here as well. So the minus does not incentivize me to use my leader instead while proactively using my bodies. Can also try to just remove blockers by force. If I remove both the blockers, I still 4 attacks on board. Plus, Shanks got trashed in there, but there's still more to go. Still plenty more that could crop up. Dang.
15 at lead. Is that?
I know. I actually just don't think I can win this game, so I was trying to make the least embarrassing line at this point.
I think I was able to get there. I think your
Yeah.
best chance is if you have like Luffy that you can bounce into and get around my blockers. But even then, I don't think you
I'm
can
at Luffy. I would just did it. I would have just jammed.
Yeah, but
I would've just
knowing I have
jammed.
Gum Gum in hand too, like that doesn't really matter either, right?
Yeah, but I think I just would have put it all on you bricking at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the only like realistic line I have to not losing or to winning, quote unquote.
It's
If I do
the overlap's insane on that.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be cheeky here. Oop. And I'm gonna swing 8 on your Eustace kid.
8 on my kid.
Yep.
All right, I will defend him
Okay.
as expected.
I will pay 5 and swing 8 on your kid.
I'll save him.
All right. I will swing 8 on your kid.
Oh, no. Just...
And then I will concede.
Okay, all right. GG's. Yeah.
Oh,
It was close, though.
it was super close. I mean, again, the flexibility of the giant I think is really on display there.
Mm-hmm.
Of how like you're able to just like continue turn over turn, digging for your proper threats.
Yeah.
And then also like keeping your defenses up.
Also, I by 10 Dawn, I had 4 Shanks in my hand. I saw all 4 of them. They're all present. Like it was so being that filter's just so huge. And I think that's just kind of cycle and advantage and just something that this deck didn't have previously.
Yeah.
That you love that you have now. It's
And
so
the
good.
Shank's really showing off his value there, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Between the Kid and the Shanks, creating that 2K deficit is insane.
Yeah.
Especially to a deck that's naturally like swinging into your leader normally.
Yeah.
Like you create a huge gap in resources there.
Yeah, like I do need to see this on curve. I definitely want to make a build where I play like more searchers for just literally this card, but
Yeah.
I need a balance between like this and my other things. But I think there's kind of like a weird like kids pirate version of it where we play killer. We can play even like 5-cost kid and we just get some more 2Ks. But also searching out for Gum Gum Giant like functionally won me the game too. Being able to find another one.
Chat, I want you to know it was correct for me to double counter out on that Dedan there. I did not have cheap enough things to keep my board up. And I had to push his hand because if he didn't have the second giant, I probably win on the next turn.
Yeah,
so
and that's like
correct.
The weird math with Law that we don't see as much anymore is that you need to like that extra body on board makes such a difference, right?
Yeah. So comments, you know my stance.
All right. Well, I'm stuck with Teach for the rest of the night. Are you switching to Dofi?
I'm not going silently into that night.
All right, you're gonna go Dofi. That sounds okay. So we're gonna get that set up. We'll go into game number 4, and you'll see guys over there. All right, we've got game 4. We've got 2 of the meta titans. We've got Doflamingo versus Teach. Traditionally, this is a pretty bad matchup for me, so I'm not looking forward to it that much. But I think that there is some chance. I don't know. Teach is an interesting leader.
Every black matchup has an opportunity to beat Dovi just because of the interaction.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fair. And being able to like you don't really rely on your on plays. I think is the biggest thing. Like
I think I talked about this a lot in videos leading up to this meta. Is that like why this deck has so much staying power? Is that even if you're turning off my effects every time I want to use an on play effect, the fact that I just generate cards from the top of my deck, so I'm plussing a card while you're minusing a card, and I'm staying aggressive, which is the worst weakness of Teach right now. It's great.
And spoilers, you are playing Red Rock, which we saw earlier, so you can get rid of my 10 costs. So that is terrifying as well. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll get there. So no cut, I believe you. Oh, mistakes have been made.
The 2 Laboons are already in his hand, folks.
All right. You going second, I'm guessing, first? What do you actually want?
I got to think about this for a quick second. I haven't played this matchup in paper. But I think I'm still going first here because the only reason to go second is the Jinbei.
Yeah.
And it's like, so this is my only opportunity to re-rage top my deck, so I got to go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I will keep this hand going second.
I will not keep that hand because I want to see if we can rearrange. Yeah, it's like this is the only reason to ever go
5.
second with Dofi.
Sorry, I had to be like...
You ran the gambit today.
I have
4, 3, 5.
Yes, exactly. I had to double check on it.
Yeah, the only reason to ever go second with this deck is to play Jinbei. So against the leader, doesn't let me play Jinbei. That's,
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not going to do much. I was talking the other day. What is your opinion on how this card is written? Because for me, I think it's not localized well enough or written well enough to imply that card costs aren't paid. Because it reads like the effects are negated, not that you cannot activate effects.
I mean, you're definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh player with that, right?
Sure. Even Magic.
Yeah. Based on being a Bandai player for like the last 5+ years, it is standard for them. I don't think it's like, no.
No, you're good.
No. I think it's fine. Because generally there's not true negations of like paying costs and that kind of stuff. Because there's no really like counter window for that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
But
I can. This is my first Bandai game. So.
Yeah. With that in mind, I can see if you're coming from a different game, you could see the issue with that.
Because like imagine like Black Purple Luffy into this matchup where you can still pay your costs and then like cycle your Dawn.
Yeah,
that'd be so good.
You'd love to do that, but yeah, Teach. You get both parts. So you go first. Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did get there on the Piranha.
Ah, boy.
So now we gotta think about how we stack in this matchup for the most optimal value. I think it starts with this. Pass back.
All right. I'm at 4. I'm going to play Lafayette's. Pay the cost 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna get Doc Q if I'm being honest. You go from there.
No effect. Okay.
Yeah, not until I think after this turn.
2 on the Luff. Leader effect into Weevil. Oh, what happened?
Oh.
Wait, did I draw for turn? I didn't draw my card for turn. I didn't draw my card for turn.
Okay.
So that'd be 6, right?
You're good. You're good. All right.
I'm having too much fun. Weevil.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Pass it.
All right.
I was like, no, shot.
Shot. All right. I will immediately play Doc Q to get rid of your Perona.
Got it.
I'll play my Era Begins. Look top 3. I'll get a Fun Augur. Oh, these get put into trash, which I need to, for no reason in particular. I mean, you can mess with my 4-drop anyways, but we'll do that. That goes there too. And we'll just start where our full lead. We use the trash effect to trash our my Era Begins. Look top 3. I can never just play this card, right? Like, it just never. I'll play my.
I think it's contextual.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to force me to have the removal piece, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's really bad if I have Gravity Blade. I get to clean this up with it, right? But.
We'll go 5. And then I guess I'll start the discards. Here go.
What are we up to in that yard right now?
I am at 6, I believe.
I will swing 7 into your leader.
7 to leader, 4 left.
Yes.
Sure. No trigger.
I'll swing 5 into your Doc Q.
No. Yeah, I'll draw a card.
Well, I don't have a card to pull out. You messed up my momentum on giving me that Weevil draw. Pass it back. I didn't think I'd get this. I'm like planked it. I didn't think I'd get this far, man.
All right. Well, we've got 6. I think we just Finger Pistol for 4 to get rid of your Boa.
Sounds good.
Get those there. We're at 2 left. We will leader effect. We'll get rid of Von Augur to draw. Look top 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a 2K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go. I'm going to 8 next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go 7 into your leader. And I'll discard
Excuse me.
Laboon. You go from there.
No, not the boy.
I know. Well, you only play 4 costs, so what do I care?
The saddest part about this is that I had a Laboon binder.
Yeah.
Because he's my favorite boy. We have a bunch of binders at locals. One person has an Alvida collection. One person has a Gaimon. I'm the Laboon guy, and I didn't work as much this year as I wanted to, and so I have had to bust out all the supers and alt arts to pay for some Christmas presents this year.
Oh, sure.
Which
sure,
really
sure.
hurt me taking them out of that binder. So we're how much? 11 or 12?
12.
12. Yeah. Okay. You have 7 in hand. 6
I
in
have
hand?
6 in hand. Yeah, because I
Okay.
discarded 1. Yeah.
So Burgers is big. Opponent has no board, which is pretty nice. The question here is if I want to blind activate or not, like how I want to establish pieces here.
Sure. I don't play this deck very often, so obviously the not knowing the top of your deck with Dofi is something that I haven't really thought about as much either. You just don't get that anymore if I take away your own plays.
Yeah.
Unless you play, ironically, your own copy of Teach, your 2-drop.
Well, who's to say? Who's to say?
True.
I'll swing 6 into the leader.
All right, I'll give you the 2K. You know I have.
That sounds good. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling.
All right. 7 is good. Add to hand.
Cool. I like the first one, so I'll play the second one as well and
Fair.
pass.
All right.
This card I think is incredible in this matchup also.
I would agree on that.
Especially when you're playing the Red Rocks.
I mean, we gotta get rid of the Boa. No 2, 1, 2. We'll go 5 into your Mihawk.
I will give you a Sengoku.
Oh, I think I tapped 1 too many. Yeah, because I'm at 8 right now.
All good, yeah.
Full lead. We'll discard Docu. We'll get Doc Q. Leader effect. And then Burgess. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4K right now.
Halfway to your next one, right?
Yes, halfway to my next one. You go from there.
Cool. You discarded Doc Q, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I just cycled for free, essentially.
Just making sure. So if I use leader effect to go gambling, it leaves me with 6. I'm going to start by swinging 6. I draw 2 first, right? It's been a while since I actually used this effect.
Yeah.
I'll draw 2, trash 1. Those 2, and I will trash a Charlotte Pudding.
All right, 2K.
Cool.
3 in hand.
It's like 5 to lead.
Get another 1. Plus 5. Woo!
Got there. 6 to lead.
No trigger.
I'm just going to build wide here. Pass back.
All right.
With a 7 in hand.
All right. I mean, it's this turn.
Yep.
So that one and your leader effect.
Sure.
Full lead, discard this, look top 3. We'll get this. We'll use leader effect to pitch this. I don't think we have. No, we're halfway to the next one. 5 into 5.
Giving you Jimbe.
10 into how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 6.
Into 5, I guess. I think I've lost this one still. Yeah.
Yeah, 10, right?
Yeah.
I'll go 11.
Yeah. I would likely concede, but let's just play it out.
Getting to dig 4 for Red Rock here is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'll start with a 7 swing activate effect.
Yeah.
Draw 2. Trashing a Weevil.
It's discard 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did I do it wrong the first time?
I think you did. Which is, I don't.
Whoops.
It does not matter.
Yeah. So
I think,
I had this in my hand. I'm going to start for the first one. Then for this next one, I'm going to discard a second.
Yeah. I don't
Wow.
think it matters.
Sorry about that one.
No
guys.
worries. 7 is good.
Again, I can't remember the last time I used this effect. Cool. That still leaves me with 6, right? Yep. So I'll swing 7. Effect. Yeah, it gets Shiryu, right? Shiryu is the same exact text.
Yeah.
I'll trash this and this.
Double 2K. Oh, we're at new token territory.
Oh, new token unlocked?
Yeah.
Whoa.
11K Burgess.
Whoa. I'm so honored to be here for this moment. Cards in here?
1.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
Sorry about
that. You knew the 1 too.
I'm just always respecting that you have. Yeah, every one of our matches, you've had such thick hands.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
No, I think this matchup's pretty tough, and to the point where like, I think I would have to like deep grind into play this deck, which I likely will never do. The way that you approach this matchup has to be pretty nuanced. I feel like because it's pretty rough on the surface. And like to the point.
It's my life. I forgot the life cards. I was like, "Where's the other Red Rock?"
Yeah. Did you have Red Rock in hand too?
No, I didn't. I was looking
Okay.
for what they were. I was curious.
Yeah.
I was
so
like, I've seen enough cards.
Oh yeah. So if I did 1 more damage, and that was like the other thing, like I had to kind of chip at you, which gave you more advantage.
Yeah.
So
that's why I played the 2 because I didn't have the interaction, and I'm like, so since I don't have the interaction, I can't miss on this because it's 10 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I'll be real. Was waiting until afterwards. Because again, you know the content grind. You got to test everything coming out.
Yeah.
I have not played this matchup once for this format.
No.
Since like I think I played it on Sim like a month and a half ago, one time when I was bored. But I've been so busy testing for all of our content that I have not played this out, and I'm like, I'm going all in.
No, you're good. Dofi, I've played it on this this stream before too, and I'm just like, man, this just feels like I'm autopiloting sometimes. It
Yeah.
is just, and it's not. There's so much nuance for it, but like
The problem is when it's kind of like Red Green Law in the sense like when you're ahead,
Oh, yeah, you're
it's
just
so
like-
obvious what you should be doing.
Yeah,
and it looks
you're
like
just
autopiloting.
like- yeah.
But when your opponent, like when that Red Green Law matchup really forces the turn over turn interaction,
Yep.
it's like piloting a jet plane.
it is 100%. So we've got one more though. You've made it to game number 5. It's going to be Teach versus Law, which I've never played that one either. That one looks like it might be a little bit tougher for you.
I'm just happy that I get to play my Law twice in one stream.
That is a good way to look for it. But I don't know the matchup. I could be definitely playing it suboptimally. So that's our last game. We're going to go to game number 5, and we'll see you guys over there. All right, we're in the final game. We made it all the way to game 5. We've got Law versus Teach, and I really don't know how to approach this matchup. I feel like I need to discard a card every turn, but sometimes I'm like, man, is it a discard always worth it? It is always worth it, though, right? Like,
So I can tell you I've never played this matchup.
Sure.
I can tell you as someone that's played this deck since the start. There's definitely a floodgate moment where you have to be prepared to not discard for it, I would imagine. That being said, your dock queue is extremely powerful.
Dock queue's really good. No on place with Namis too. Like you just gotta, as mentioned, like maybe just ping me. I don't know how you're gonna approach it.
I already know how I'm gonna approach this matchup because there's been, not to this level, but there are similar decks where you just like don't get any of your early game plays out because they just don't actually accrue value because of the tempo you lose.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna take it more in that direction basically.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna go second. Unsurprising for that
correct.
one. Going second. I don't think I can keep this one, unfortunately.
Cool. And I will keep this.
I think I've mulliganed like every.
I think a big card for me that I could talk about, as I've shown, is 2-cost Sanji. Not easy to keep on this board, but like if I've already like somehow built a board right, and then I resolve that because it's so cheap, it's an equally high threat where it allows me to accrue card advantage, swing in for some damage, continue to go wide, and then return to hand with leader ability via 2K.
Yeah.
Could definitely be like just similar to like the Rebecca matchup, like how much they have like very similar levels of control. You obviously because you're negating ability Rebecca because they have so much card advantage to fight down your card advantage.
Yeah.
That I feel like that card is inherently really good.
5. Sorry, I rarely play 5 life leaders anymore.
You're all good.
It's such a dream.
I had to reteach myself with Dofi because I had played nothing but Red Green Law into RP Law until RP Law got in.
Yeah. All right. I'm good to go. Good luck.
Hey, best of luck, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, and go for it. I will take second.
Yep. I will pass it back to you.
All right.
I was waiting. I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
All right.
I wouldn't even play a chopper here because the docu kill is so good.
1, 2.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. I'm going first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
on.
Do the
I
thing.
can't search.
You get one search.
I can search. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one.
All right.
And it was actually for the best target.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get Doc Q.
Sounds good.
Surprising.
Just talking about how I literally can't play with these cards.
You get one shot. All right. Full ed. We're gonna use the effect. Oh wait.
Yeah.
This one discards. I always get that wrong.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Those two I think are really easy to mess up if you haven't played it in paper yet.
We'll discard. Believe it or not, 2K. Look top 3. Got a 10 drop Teach.
Sounds really good. We've
You're-
got 10 in the yard already, right? And then
Yeah.
share you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Your go from there.
Are you sure you want to activate that effect?
I am sure. Yeah.
All right. I begrudgingly accept.
Oh wait. No, sorry. I did not discard from.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
discard the full lead. Yeah.
I actually will just discard the 10 drop.
Okay. In that case, there is a dock queue in hand already. So.
Right? Did I? Yeah.
Yeah, can you pitch the full lead and you get 1 to hand 2 yard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get value on this Nami while I can and swing 5.
Yeah. 5 is good.
5 again?
Yeah. Okay.
Pass back.
All right. 5 and nom.
I mean, I thought the dock queue was going to get her, but.
We'll use this effect to 3, 4, 5. We'll end up getting stronger.
So when are we going to get harder and better?
That is. We're actually going to play the.
No! Oh,
Manchuri
this is
too.
really good. Yeah.
So Manchuri. So let me make sure.
I love this card.
Bottom deck 2. So I'm going to actually bomb deck these 2 10 drops.
I'm a big Rebecca player, so getting to play this like in a format as just a Blackbeard is so exciting for me. I think it's the most underrated card. I was trying to find out ways to play this in Sakazuki back in the day because I just think Manchuri is such a uniquely positioned card in terms of tempo.
Yeah, I think it's definitely very strong.
Namba with the Jesus Burgess though.
We're going to discard it again. Why not? Okay, and then we'll discard that effect for a leader effect as well.
Sounds good.
Your go from there.
Cards in hand after all that?
After that, I have 6.
Draw for turn. Alright. I think I have to cut off his card advantage here, especially because he's already given away 2 10s. The problem is, if maybe 1 10 makes it on this board, things probably get really dicey for me. But I think my best bet is to just remove some advantage while I can. So I'm going to start by swinging 5 into the Lafitte.
Yep, got it.
And then I will play that Rush Zoro to swing 5 into the Moncherie.
You got Moncherie as well.
And then I talked about it. Here's that Sanji. I'll pass it back.
Oh, that is true. That one sticks around a little bit more. All right. Or.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally just lose it this turn. But now I got to choose between one of these. I feel like at least.
Yeah.
I probably should have just activated. Oh well, this was.
We'll go 7 into Zoro.
Gives you a 4 up.
Yeah, 4 up. Yeah.
Oh, you said the straight kill. Oh yeah, stronger. Yeah, I guess stronger it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Should activate the Sanji.
I'm actually just gonna play out Burgess though.
Yep.
We'll use full Ed's effect. We'll discard another Burgess. Look top 3. We'll get Shiryu, and then we'll discard Doc Q off of our leader
2 now, right?
Yeah, 4 and 4. Yeah, plus there no. I use this effect still, and he is a 7K. You go from there.
And then hand size count. Hand size is so hard to track with the Blackbeard, I feel like.
5.
Especially once the full lid's on the board and you get the turns where like they are one turn, they aren't activating another turn.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep the pieces you got. So I have 2 options here. I think I need to. You'll probably still be able to interact with it, but I think it's still just the best way to play through here. So I'm going to start with tapping 5 for this Cavendish.
Yep.
Which will not activate, but does have one attacking.
It does have one attacking, yeah.
And then I'll activate the Sanji, taking the top card of my life.
Yep.
And then attaching to Rest of Dawn. Then I will get in for 7.
7.
7.
7's good.
Then I will get in for 7.
I think 7's good still too.
Pass back.
All right. How many cards do we have in our?
High key chat. Happy I didn't activate the Sanji because being at 2 against this Burgess right now would have been so much worse, and I was definitely pricing on activating that turn.
We'll finger pistol that.
Oh no! Let's hope you had to work for it at least.
And 1, 2, Laboon, no.
My boy.
We'll use full Ed's effect. We're gonna discard Black Hole.
Top 3.
Yeah, top 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. We'll get this to hand.
Sure.
Play this for 2. Use its effect. 1, 2. We'll get teach. Oh, sorry. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll still get teach. Yeah.
It's really bad for me, chat.
We have 12, so this is actually plus 3. And then we'll go 7 into your Sanji.
Yep.
And then 8 into your leader.
Yep.
And did I discard for leader effect?
No, you have not. You discard a full of that.
All right, I'll do that. You go.
Unless I missed it somehow during all that shuffling.
I don't think you did.
Put your cards in hand. How much?
Quite a bit, I think, right now.
Yeah, I think you got a good stack. You just took 2.
6.
Okay. Draw for turn. All right. So can I get enough down to chain some big cards onto board?
I sure hope not.
The thing is, you can't actually. I think I can actually afford to ignore the Lafitte because I think I'm trying to like set up a 2 to 3 kill, and you have to play the Blackbeard next turn.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a world where you can't. If there is, I want to live in it.
Sure.
Two, 5. I think I'm short 1 card. That's unfortunate. So if I'm short 1 card, I think I just want to establish what I can to try to shenanigan on the following turn. So think that's what's going there? As dumb as it sounds. I think 11's enough. No, I gotta do 12 here. 12 to lead.
Believe it or not, 12 is good.
Cool. I'll play this chopper, and I will play this Nami for no value and pass.
Okay. Unsurprising. Play that for 10.
He's got it.
Chopper
can attack, right?
Chopper can attack.
Oh!
Well, I mean, like...
No, it's still good. It's still good.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't play Jambe, right?
Yeah.
I more need that pressure on life, I feel like.
I mean, if I play Jambe, it's like, one done off.
We'll do... this effect, look top 3.
Yeah.
We'll get a Von Augur. We're 1 short from our next upgrade.
Are you 1? Or are you 2? I think it's 2. Right?
Sorry, after leader. Effect.
Oh, after the effect. Yeah, for sure.
5 at lead.
I feel like Blackbeard players would benefit from playing like Magic, the spin downs, but you spin them up instead for the yard.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna give you a restander law.
And then I'll discard the. I mean, where'd you go? Yeah, the Von Augur, no leader, no on plays, and then big 8.
Yeah, cannot block that.
All right, you go from there.
Cards in hand, then.
I have 6. I was really hoping you were attacking to my Burgess, and I was going to get more discards to get that bigger.
Nah, chill. I had a great out at pre-release, just getting extra counter power on that conversion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would need to add 3 bodies if I want to do a cheat. So the problem here is that I'm pretty confident you're holding a dock Q, is that you've discarded the other one so aggressively.
I've discarded 3 so far.
I know, but I feel like that means you have the 4th one already.
Sure.
Because it's just so good into my deck. Like when I put up like a bunch of these 1-drop blockers. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you're wrong.
6, right?
6 in hand, yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so I don't think I get the extra turn if I play on that angle. So I think my only other option here. Well, I'll start by, because I can split this if I need to. I'll start by swinging 5 here.
5.
Yeah,
2K.
Okay. I summon Glass Cannon.
Yeah.
We'll swing 11 at leader and cross our fingers.
Here's 13.
Cool. I will concede to end your night, sir.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it out.
Okay.
Cause like you've got a lot of cards in hand and a blocker.
Okay.
Just in case.
Do you not have the dock queue?
I do not have a dock queue.
What? You missed the dock queues in this matchup? Okay. Well,
yeah, because you were playing 1-drops.
Yeah, but at some point, I have to not die because of this card. This card's the reason I have to have these guys.
I top deck the finger pistol though, so it's looking a little bit rough.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
1, 2.
I'm like, you have to have something.
Let me count how many cards are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chat, what
5,
I'm learning
6,
is I'm
7,
respecting
8, 9, 10,
Eggman too
11,
much,
12,
and I
13,
need to
14,
be
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
way
20.
more disrespectful in his house.
20. Wait, I think it was 24. 1, 2, 3, 4.
20 sounds right to me for my last count.
4. I just discard a bunch of cards. 16, 20. I need one more card in there.
You did one for the whole last turn, and then, yeah, you discard 2 off the finger pistol plus pistol.
Yeah, I'll get this. So
Easy
now we're 24, so we're plus 6. So he's also 12. 12 at lead.
I mean, yeah. Right? That's not my math. I went to school. I know how to math.
5.
Well, I will extend the game 1 tag longer.
All right, and 18.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, GG.
Great games, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just so bricked up. There's just no way. Like, you have to have removal on that.
Yeah,
and even if you didn't, there's a way you split it where I still die.
Yeah, I think
Unless
that
this
was
like literally like trigger Rad B maybe.
Yeah, because I probably would have used Lafayette's effect if none of that worked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, like your dig
No,
capability.
I wouldn't have been able to dig for.
You have a full light activation though as well.
Or
did you untap that after?
I think I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to get there. So I would have had to just do better numbers. But
yeah, because I can only do. I start that turn with 6. And the problem is that's lethal on 6, and that's lethal on 6.
Yes, it is. But I think playing the Luffy and just saying like I have to have it was the correct call because I had 4 2Ks.
Yeah, my only other option that turn was I could have made a board into 10 Luffy, but I have no counter, right?
Yeah.
So I could have established 1, 1, 2, pay 2, have 4 to put on the Luffy, returning probably the 2K Sanji back to hand, or probably the Otama in case I do keep it.
Yeah.
But then from there, it's like, yeah, I just swing 10. You definitely counter out of that, and we're out of here. But as expected, hey, I made it all the way through.
Yes, you did.
I was happy to make it through the gauntlet.
I think
these games are super enjoyable.
Yeah,
too.
outside of the Dofi one. Dofi one was you clearly won that one. But I think the rest were super close.
I want to be clear, chat. I registered my Dofi before he registered his Blackbeard. So
yes, no, 100%.
And once you register the Blackbeard, I mean, unless you forced me to play Dofi the first round, there was no other choice.
For sure. Well, let's end this out and let's wrap it up. All right, and that's it for this week. I was able to narrowly get there, but it was a lot of close games. They were really fun, and I think most of them could have gone either way.
I'm not even glazing. This is some of the most fun matches I have had in a while, and I absolutely adore the format. I think it's great for a streaming environment, and especially for a social environment too.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and like some people, everyone has a pet deck, right? Everyone has a pet deck. They're like, if I have the chance, like it's my third favorite deck, I'd play it, and that I think gives the opportunity for that as well. So
I'm sorry that mine is just hyper aggressive.
No, it's good. And if you guys want to see more Law, we do have our 6th bonus match. So that's for people who are watching this live right now, or if you are a member or subscriber, you're able to watch the VOD for this one. But it's going to be Nico Robin versus Law. So that's going to be our last one for it. So make sure to check out that if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys for all the support as always. And where can we find you, Mike?
Yeah, you can find me over at Joy Boys TCG on YouTube. It's me and Luke who make a lot of content over there, especially if you're looking for guides on how to play your decks. And by the time this comes out, fingers crossed, our meta predictions for 09 will come out. It will be a 3.5-hour primer where we talk about literally every leader in the game. So if there's anything you ever want to know about any leader going into 09, you can check that out right there.
Definitely. So make sure to check that out. Thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
And until then, catch you all next time.